So I popped into the server and immediately gunfire started happening. It sounded pretty close. I am wondering if I'm okay to go out. Or am I gonna get shot up? I also have a ton of money on me. So we have some things we need to clean in the city. And then I guess we'll make a little bit more money tonight, depending on how I feel. Maybe just clean, who knows? I don't even know if this recording isn't going to pop up unless we get any RP. It may just be me cleaning, and if that's the case, then this won't pop up. If it does pop up, that means RP happened, so. Are we safe? Jesus Christ. Where is that even coming from? Must be coming from over there with him running away. Apparently we need to get out of the fucking city or something. So we're gonna choose to get out of the city. Since the gunfire is still happening. And come back in an hour. Hopefully it's gone. So we're gonna go find some farming chores or something to do. Wonder who's shooting who. Oh, good. We have the right horse. Let's see. We have our... We're gonna choose to go out this way because we're not about to go back inside the city.
out of town as well?
Not necessarily kicked out, but I heard a bunch of gunfires, so.
I see. Yeah, there's been a gunfight happening for a while now.
Has it been a while? I just walked out of the apartment.
It's been like half hour maybe now.
I see. Okay. I have some businesses I need to clean in the city, but I guess I'll have to do that another time.
To clean.
I have a cleaning service.
Are you Echo?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw you poster in Armadillo.
In Armadillo.
Was it Blackwater? One of those two.
Interesting. I suppose my advertiser put them out then. I haven't gotten a telegram about it though.
Yeah, I was actually looking into telegramming you, but it's been pretty busy.
No.
Yeah, a few friends of mine out there would be interested as well, especially one of the deputies needs his room clean. That's for damn sure.
I see. Well, I am available.
All right. Also, I introduce my name is William. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, William. Do you
So I'm
know
assuming,
who is shooting?
I think one of them is named El Diablo Blanco or something like that, and I don't know who the others are. The other group is.
So Bully Street is fighting someone.
Looks like it.
So you found my telegram at Blackwater or Armadillo?
Yeah, it's been like a week, I think now.
You sure
I've
it
been,
wasn't at Rhodes that you found it?
maybe. It's like I said, it's been like a week. It was somewhere out west. I know that western
Okay.
side of crossing.
Because I have telegrams, or my flyers at St. Denis at Rhodes, unless my advertisers put up flyers. I've not paid her though, so.
Yeah, I should probably put it at the other towns out west. Then that's probably where I saw it.
Yeah, probably. I've been trying to get a ad in the paper, but no one has gotten back to me.
The best thing I've realized regarding the papers to go to them directly. Just talk to them.
They said that they have office hours on Wednesday, but I missed the opportunity last week, and I won't be available this week, so.
Okay. Honestly, I don't even know their office. I don't even know they have. I'll just kind of go in the Telegram station Blackwater, and I see one of them, and I talk to them.
Do they have, are they around other days than Wednesday?
Yeah, they're. I saw them today. I see them every day there. At least one of them.
Oh. Some Isadora Finch said their office hours were Wednesday. I wasn't aware that there was more times.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends. They kind of go in and out whenever they want, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I need to travel to Blackwater at some point. I'm sure there's no one around this hour.
Yeah, that's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Should love people looking at us now. Are you heading to anywhere? Because I'm heading back to Armadillo.
I'm heading towards Emerald. I suppose I can do some chores there if I can't clean.
To chores where? Like, oh, you mean Armadillo?
Emerald.
Emerald. Is there?
Yeah.
You get paid to do chores there.
The farm work.
Oh, the farm work.
Yeah.
I might as well go. And I haven't seen Thomas in a while. See if he's around.
There's a Thomas that's there.
Sorry, what?
There's a Thomas that's there.
Yeah, Thomas Kane. He manages the place.
Oh, I've not met him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't
I've
know.
met a Henry and a Sharon there.
I don't recognize the names.
One of them sounded Irish, I do believe. The other one, both of them are kind of hard for me to understand, to be honest.
Hmm. Yeah, I know Thomas's girlfriend. What's her name? Sage. Sage Hawkins. The Hawkins sister also kind of go there from time to time. So is there's also what's his name? Archie.
Archie.
He
Yeah,
manages the he's one of the managers in the Blackwater Saloon.
I see. Yeah, I don't usually go west too often.
Hmm.
I can go west for my cleaning, but I don't usually go there too often.
Let me see. Have you made any clients down Armadillo Way or no?
I do not know, but I just got my business started, so I only have a few clients at the moment.
Okay. I've been definitely interested getting my apartment a bit cleaned up, and I think I read something that you also charge for garments as well, clothing.
Yeah, I do laundry services as well.
Okay. I have a few outfits I would like to be cleaned because it's really hard to find a good place to clean out west.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Just a few items then.
Yeah, maybe like 3 to 5 outfits probably,
Okay.
and in the room itself. So we can definitely schedule something if you want.
Okay. Are you wanting to... I would need to look at your room. What
Mhm.
size is it?
Yeah. Oh my God, this
What are you
fella.
doing? I
You were
don't...
saying
How many rooms is your apartment?
just one room.
Okay. And you said 3 to 5 outfits?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So,
I think I still got your telegram or your poster somewhere in my room, maybe on my my storage. But I could probably, if we get there, I could probably actually write down my book over there in the telegram office.
yeah. And I can quote you properly.
Yeah.
Is this something you're wanting to get done weekly or just every now and then? Or
Uh,
bi-weekly?
every now and then, I think for now.
Okay. I have one client that does bi-weekly, another client does weekly.
Mm, that's nice. Howdy. Thought that was at least for a second. Howdy.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't see Thomas or the others.
Oh,
Hopefully their ranch business is going well at least.
I've not seen any of them.
Mm,
Though I usually do chores around these times, so probably why.
yeah.
Because she only hit a cattleman and we shot her.
No, I took gun to everybody. I'll give it to you. I'll give you
There
one.
are other people here now.
That's fine.
Oh.
Who cares?
It's fine. Stripey Pants Lady won't tell on us. She would
Hola.
never do that.
Stripey Pants Lady?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, do you all
Alright,
want
then
your
we can
names
talk
in this
about
telegram individually on top of the name or what?
No, just come on.
I don't want to hear
They can figure that out. Don't give them everything.
Yeah, but it'd be so fun.
Here, I got this.
Be like, oh,
From behind the counter.
You're
No,
justifying
it's a
it by saying you were
little
doing it to
extra
show
for
that we
you.
mean business.
that's what Otto was saying.
Just use it for something you need it.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah. I love a Schofield. Let's go.
Okay. What's your telegram, Echo?
Talk softly, 8:30.
Thank you. I'll telegram.
So, TS830.
Yes.
All right. Do you want mine as well?
Yeah, me.
All right. You can name me as William. Common spelling. And telegram is Whiskey Sour 365.
WS365.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm
All right.
usually available on the weekdays more often than I am on the weekends, but we can talk
All
more
right.
about it whenever you're wanting me to clean.
Yeah, for sure. And like I mentioned, I have a few people over in Armadillo who would be also interested in that. One of them be a detective who's a drunkard. And yeah, well, I work at the Plicky Cactus down there. I don't know if you've heard about the place or not.
I've heard briefly.
Okay, it's a cafe. So if you're ever down there on, let's say, tomorrow, for example, around typically starts at 8. We have Taco Tuesdays, and if you like tacos or any kind of food, you're welcome to come on by and with anybody, your friends, and just have a good old time, drinking, eating, whatever you want.
Okay. Your detective friend may not be exactly thrilled of getting his place cleaned by me.
What do you mean?
I have a criminal record. I have since retired, but
No, I don't think anybody would have an issue if you. I mean, I myself I'm ex-criminal, so
okay.
I mean, so I think it'll be fine.
You never know.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I like to give people a
This
chance.
was a recent retirement.
Okay. Well, I mean, you'll just be pretty much cleaning all the like 50 bottles of booze in this floor. So I think that's the main thing you'll be doing there.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'll talk to him and we'll go from there.
All right. Anyone can be sent my way as far as telegram, so
Mhm.
I can meet them properly and give them a quote based on what they're wanting.
Yeah, of course. I'll talk to people if I'll talk to people and I'll taco for I can't speak Taco Tuesdays, and I'll see if they want the room clean or send them your way.
Okay. I also do businesses as well. I know most businesses have their own cleaning staff, but there are some people that don't hire their own cleaning staff.
Okay. Well, that could be also something we can arrange as well for the cactus, since we do have a decent amount of staff, but we get pretty busy and we don't have time to clean sometimes. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that's what I was hired on for a couple of businesses in Saint Denis because they're always busy with things. They don't usually have time to clean, so I offer that to the businesses as well.
I see. All right. Well, I guess we'll see. But it was actually actual pleasure to at least get to meet you. I heard, like I said, I read your name in those posters and such, but it's good to actually see the face behind the poster.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise. And you take care, all right? You gonna do some chores here, you said? And
Yeah, give the city some time to cool off.
yeah, hopefully things calm down in Saint Denis. And I think I was supposed to make an order to Van Horn. Some people there order a bunch of tacos, and I really want to get this order done. So I'll try and go to Van Horn and see if any of them are there.
I'd be careful of Van Horn, but I suppose if you're getting orders from, you should be safe.
Yeah, they already paid for anything. They ordered like 40 tacos. So I'll try to
So,
maybe head down Saint Denis again and get this wagon and fucking finally go to fucking Van Horn. So we'll see.
yeah.
All
I
right.
suppose if you go to Saint Denis and you can send me a telegram if the coast is clear.
Yeah, sure.
It's because I do have some businesses I need to clean today. It is their day.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. You take care, all right?
Yeah, you too.
Bye bye.
William again. I keep running into him on all my characters. Alright. So, that shit is happening. We're gonna go do some chores. Alright, what do we gotta do here? Shear sheep, chickens, and what else? Cow's milked. Let's do the cow's milked because that is the most annoying job. I didn't bring my bucket, so we can't milk cows. I can't remember if we actually have any milk left. I didn't check that since we had to rush out of the city, so maybe we'll do that today too. We'll see. Damn. Oh, I forgot to send a telegram to Kiko about that because it's a little. I haven't really. I didn't pay for it or anything else. I saw people ride by. How many of these do I need to do? 10. Jesus Christ. Alright. I wish you can run with this. I know it's like unrealistic, but so is running with hay, and they let you run with the hay and the manure. It's actually unrealistic to do that, especially when you're using a pitchfork like that. You're gonna like drop the manure as you're racing to the barrel. So if you're gonna let us run for that, well, please let us run with the milk jug too. So I found an audiobook to read through Carmilla because I've mentioned before I'm reading Carmilla because Echo is supposed to be reading Carmilla, but it's not my favorite. His writing style, the Fanu's writing style, is just not for me. I have a certain way that I read in my head that's very monotonous, kind of like Echo is. So with a writing style like Le Fanu being so technical as it is, and then me not being able to put in any kind of spice as far as inflections are concerned in my head, it makes it so tedious and just it's not written well to me personally. So I found an audiobook to kind of read through the rest of it because I was halfway done with the book and I was struggling. So I'm like a couple chapters away from finishing. I'm actually enjoying it more now that someone who's actually reading it with inflection and everything is reading it to me, but I still don't like it as much as I like the other classics that I've read. But hopefully the next book that we read as Echo is a bit better. Supposed to be reading Turn of the Screw next. Or should we read that? Or should we read the other one that Magpie gave? The Yellow Wallpaper? Maybe we should do that, because Echo did say that once she was done with Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, that she would be reading the ones that Magpie gave her. So instead we'll probably read the Yellow Wallpaper, which I don't have a copy of, like I do these other classics that I've been reading. So I almost picked one up, though. But I'll just find an audiobook version and just listen. With these classics, I'm sure you can find ways to read it for free, honestly, because these classics are so old. We'll see. Of course, if it is a story that I really like, I probably still going to pick up a copy of Yellow Wallpaper. I know there's a copy out there. I saw it at the bookstore the other day. I think it's a collection of... I forgot the author's name who wrote Yellow Wallpaper. I think it's a collection of hers is what it was. The Yellow Wallpaper was in it. I love that Echo is a reader because it gives me I mean, I've been wanting to read the classics anyways. It's given me a reason to actually read them. So Echo can, you know, comment on them in conversation. I mean, I'm reading other, like, modern books as well, but obviously I can't really comment on those in a server like this. That would be fun to do, though, as, like, FiveM, getting on a server there. I am whitelisted on a server, but it's been a while. But having like a bookish person and doing like book club, having people actually read the books, and having an actual book club because it's modernized. Or I forgot which, I think it's purple. One of the servers is like back in the 80s. So reading books that were set in the 80s or before for that kind of book club still would be fun to do. And encourage people to actually read while also role playing. Book club should happen here too. I wonder if anyone has a book club. Because there's so many books that you can read in this era, 1904 and beyond, to do something like that. Which one are we at now? This will be number 7? Okay. Not bad. It's been a while since we've done farm chores, so it's not as tedious as it was for a while, because that's all we were ever doing. But more RP has been happening lately, so we've not really had a chance to come out here in a while. Which the only reason why we're doing it now is because we were run out of town because of all the shooting. Hopefully it's over soon. He said it's been going for like 30 minutes. Surely it'll be over soon at that point, because it's been another like 40 minutes. I know they're doing it to drag out the gunfight, so it's not like straight up PvP. People are whipping shots and everything else to make it more cinematic. So I understand why it's taken a while, but hopefully it'll end soon. Or get run out of the city. Bully Street's probably fighting deputies, honestly. I don't know if they would fight anyone else. I still don't think my flyers are out there, and Kiko didn't send a telegram about it. I'm wondering if he remembered where my flyers were. Because my flyers should only be in Rhodes and St. Denis right now. Because Akiko and Echo still haven't put much together as far as what to do for advertising and the pricing. Which, I sent a telegram about it, but I completely forgot. Strawberry is somewhere else to put one of the flyers. Strawberry actually exists. There should be. Is this my last one? Can't remember. Nope. One more. Jammed up my wrist somehow. Last one. And then we got to shear the sheep and I think chickens? Was it chickens? Yes. We might as well do the chicken one because shearing the sheep is like the most easy. I don't find the chickens to be that hard either, honestly. I don't mind the chickens. I don't mind the sheep. I don't mind tending the garden. And since you can run with the hay, I don't mind doing the hay either. I still find the manure tedious because sometimes it breaks and you're forced to pick up a rake every single time, which is like the most tedious part. Otherwise, it's fine. But the cow's milking is like the worst one because you can't run. My cat is trying to get into the bathroom to my husband. You have to wait. You have to wait, baby. Leave it. Oh well. Wait for them to stop freaking out. Reset. There we go. Okay, waiting for those two chickens to finish eating because they apparently are in that range. All right, let's move over. Oh, come on. I just need a sliver. Really? All right, now to the sheep. Don't remember how many sheep we need. I guess we're about to find out if we need 3 or 5. Is it 3? Nope, it's 5. All right. Someone either lives there or decided to log off there. That was awkward. So we're gonna check the telegrams to see if William says coast is clear. If it is, we'll go St. Denis. If it's not, we'll just do some more chores. And if there's no chores there, then I guess we'll go fishing. another group of people seemed eager and guns and everything else, so it means another group is active at the moment. Hopefully not in the city. See if William has sent a telegram. Nope. Well, should we go back and see if they're done? It's been an hour, close to an hour. By the time we get there, it'll be an hour.
Well now.
$80, $250 Emerald Ranch. A lot of Emerald Ranches, except for this one. We'll do one more round of chores and then try. Yeah, this is 333. Okay, we'll do this quick. Hello? There we go. $160 plus the 80 means we've gotten oh my god, my brain. 240 just by doing a couple of quick chores. And then we'll try to go to the city. I can't see because of the fog. Alright, what was it? Crops, chickens, cows. Alright, let's do the cows again. Hi, baby. I think I'm about to have a cat on my chest. It looks like she's about to jump on me. She gets clingy because her papa's not around. I'm the spare. She's normally a she's like a big baby. She likes being held all the time. But when my husband is around to hold her, she comes to me. Never mind, she's sulking instead. Was this my... Okay. I couldn't remember if this was my second or third one. One more. It'd be nice to get some more people as clients. So he said one room and he said 3 to 5 outfits. So that would be either 55 or 55 to 75 between the room and the outfits. And if he did do it weekly or bi-weekly, then we give him a deal for then on. But it sounds like he's just saying every now and then, which means he's gonna have to do full price. Let's do the chickens next. Did we get all 3? I know one of them ran away. Oh, we got all 3. That's a lot of people.
Oh, I hear chickens.
Yeah, they're feeding them right now.
Oh, I feel kind of bad.
Oh, it's the strike
late.
lady again.
Hi there.
Hello
Stripe Mates
again.
Hi
Striped
again.
Mage! Wait till she's done.
Hello.
Wait till she's done.
No, those chickens
How
are
you
just...
doing?
They're gonna be too full to keep.
Doing alright. How about yourself?
That's
How
right.
you doing? Yeah, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Just distract her, distract her, distract her.
What?
Why don't you just say it till she's done?
You
You
doing?
just need chickens.
Just one.
Genie, distract her.
You can take them, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great, Gene. That's awesome. You did a great job.
I'm sorry. I don't
These
know what
chickens
to
are very
do.
strong. Oh,
It's
these chickens are
been
so
a
strong.
really stressful day,
Okay, go somewhere else. You fucking leave it.
Okay.
You know what? Different chickens, different chickens. We gotta go, different chickens.
Okay, let's go.
Good luck
Bye.
finding
Bye.
chickens.
You just witnessed
Sorry,
is not
Strike Beats
representing
lady.
every time. Well, you just witnessed is not representing. You can't kill the ones that are being fed. You need to go elsewhere. I can't remember where there's like loose chickens and stuff actually. I can't remember where you can get loose chickens. I know sometimes the chickens like wander out here, and I'm wondering if those are considered loose. That was hilarious. They all talk over each other though, so it was hard to understand what half they were doing. I know one of them was like distractor and the other one's like, I couldn't hear what the other ones were talking about. Which it makes sense because Echo would be having a hard time processing everything they're doing too. Or saying as well, so it goes with the character. But I have a hard time dealing with crowds myself, just way too much overload as far as talking. It's usually why I get quiet half the time when I'm in groups. Like for any of my characters, I'm like that. It's just how I am. I'm the support character in half the things that I do. I can do like one-on-ones and like deep talks and stuff, but yeah. Here's why I tend to be like a gray civ. I keep trying to be a criminal, but just wait, it's just too intense for me. I get overwhelmed and everything. Better to be a gray civ. I like being a gray civ. I can do civilian things, but you know, still be helpful and support the criminals. I mean, I should probably try to be something like a normal civ, but
So far, I keep running into abrasive moments. Mina, up in the air on whether she'd be abrasive or not. Depends on who she makes as friends. But we've not played Mina in a while, so. Okay, let us go towards Blackwater. That's roads. Let's go toward roads and put money away, especially with an active group around. And see if we have a telegram. If not, we'll just brave the city ourselves. That is water. I keep doing that. I keep trying to cross the water like that. I just need to follow the road. Okay, let's see. I want to let's fix my bank real quick so we can see where we're at as far as money. We are at 7,182. 3,000 of that is blackbirds. So we're at 4,382. Almost. Very nice. All right, we do not have a telegram. So I guess we're gonna figure it out ourselves if it's okay. So with this cleaning, we're gonna get 150. So that's another 150 to our fund as soon as we get Mariposa to pay it. So that's like 45 and something. And then we get 225 from the Rizzos tomorrow. close to 5,000. I'm glad that we're not grinding as hard as we are and just doing it occasionally. So I have things to work on, goals to go with when there's not RP happening. We'll do the same thing with like the apartments and the guns that we want to and the knife that we want to customize with the Kiko. We'll do all that. We'll just slowly work on it. Also the taxidermist that we still trying to find someone to do for us. We'll do the same thing. Do we have stew? We do not. I guess we'll go get some stew as well. What is happening? Why is my... Wait. That was weird. It was like... not... My horse was not going the, pace I was telling it to go. Alright, moment of truth. We're gonna hear gunshots as soon as we go into the city. We could just work on the stables, since the stable is gonna be the easiest. And it's kind of like on the outskirts. But we need to get our broom. Oh, we need to get stew as well. So far so good, not hearing gunshots. Are the gunshots over? I think that guy's part of the bully street party. Which if the bully street's fighting, we probably should go to the other place for stew instead.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't hear
Oh.
you.
Oh.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was like, oh, is that Echo? We both ran. Then I was like, wait, maybe that's not Echo.
Oh. I'm
How are
assuming the
things?
shooting is done.
Oh, you heard that
Hoping?
too.
Yeah, I walked out of the apartment. It seemed to be very close to where I was.
Yeah. Yeah. When I woke up, I had heard the same thing. I see a bunch of horses over at the Bastille, but I don't see any people. So
It is the bully street. That was one of the people. I'm not entirely sure who they were fighting, though.
I had to be Waker then.
Yeah.
We got chased out by Law. Law told everybody to get out, apparently.
Yeah, I did get chased out, but someone else was chased out and was riding with me and talking about it.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't get shot right when you woke up.
Me too. It was very close to where I was.
And I was completely oblivious in the cafe.
I have an apartment over down the street. That's where it was, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over by the Pearl.
Yeah, I can never remember the name of this apartment.
Me neither. I call it the one by the Pearl.
Yeah, same.
And that's what I say as well. You have the Grands, the Hotel Chevalier, and whatever this one is.
The other one.
What are you up to?
Well, I had some cleaning I need to do, but as soon as I stepped out of the apartment, there was gunshots, so I was forced out of the city.
Who are you cleaning for?
Lydia, Romeo, and Mariposa.
Oh, yeah. I think we ran into them yesterday.
Yeah. I cleaned their businesses, all 4 of them.
Oh, nice.
Busy person.
Yeah, they do it bi-weekly, so this is the week that I'm doing cleaning for. I cleaned the garden early, though, before the events, that pageant.
Someone was just been
yeah, the
us.
pageant. Yeah.
But what are your rates anyway?
It's $25 per room. When it's a business like the ones that Lydia and them own, I have to gauge it based on the space.
How much? So for say the cafe, it'd be like what, 75?
It's a 3-room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 75. I do a deal if you hire me for weekly or bi-weekly. Your first cleaning would be 75, and then I drop the price because at that point it'll be maintenance.
Yeah. You know, I think we could use that.
Okay. Do you have a specific day in mind, or?
I guess it depends on when you're around, since I'll have to open the place up for you.
That was the other question. It depends on if you want to trust me with a key or just open the place and let me clean while you're there.
Well, I can give you a key that's just for going in, right?
Yeah, I don't need anything else beyond that. I just need to open the place so I can go in.
You know, I'll give you a key for that, because that's simple enough.
Okay.
But yeah,
And
maybe like once a week or so.
I was about to ask. I suppose I can get off the horse and actually talk properly. Yeah, so if it's weekly,
Yeah, so it'd be 75 for the first week, and then 50 from there on, right?
it'd be, that doesn't really come out evenly. It would be 20
Oh, 20 less.
per week after that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I
I took
usually,
a bit of a tumble earlier. My head's all over the place.
oh, it's alright. Yeah, I usually divided the initial price by 4 to drop the price.
Oh,
But
okay.
75 doesn't really go evenly, so.
Yeah, that is the downside. That's why everything is $5 at the cafe. Easy math.
Yeah, I just didn't want to choose a price for people who have a one-room apartment. It would not make sense to charge above what they're already indeed weekly.
Yeah, yeah, that definitely makes sense. But yeah, I mean, if you want, I can go ahead and get you that key and then give you your first payment,
Okay.
and then you can just kind of pick whatever time are not open, which you know our hours, or if not, I can repeat them. I think they're still posted on my close sign up there.
It's been a while, if you can remind me.
All right, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesdays, 9:30 to 11:30 by the Eastern Stars.
Okay. So I could still technically do it Wednesday. I just do it earlier before the cafe opens.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, because I have the Rizzo's Manor on Tuesdays, which that takes way too long for me to stack.
Yeah, like I said, with it not being super busy, it doesn't get super dirty. So if you have to put off a day, if someone else think something comes up, I'm not gonna hold it against you. Or
Okay.
hell, if you can't make it at all, just shoot me a telegram.
All right.
Worst case, you know what? I have that one right there. Scrub the floors.
Mm.
Mm.
See, you couldn't. He's just agreeing so much. He just, you know.
Really.
Uh,
Oh,
you may want to clear your throat.
yeah, you need to clear your throat.
But see, he can't deny it. So
This Wednesday is going to be a off day for me. So, did you say Thursday that you're open or no?
Wednesday nights were open. Thursday
Okay.
we're not.
Maybe I'll do them Thursdays then after you're open from the cafe so things are clean.
Yeah, that makes sense. That way we have basically the entire weekend it being clean in case that one needs it while I'm away.
Yeah. You can do that then.
All right. Well, once he gets done clearing his throat, we can head over to the cafe and I'll
Mhm.
get you a key.
We can head there
All
now.
right.
All right, you good?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave Wrath over there.
Wish I had a horse with a name as badass as Wrath.
What's that? Wrath, Tormente. You gotta get good with the horse names.
Yeah.
I have Sorrow, Wrath, Rend, and Dread.
Those are
Oh.
badass names. When I turn Royal into Glue, I'm gonna have to get a horse with a cool name.
You are not turning Royal into glue.
I thought you were turning Shadow into Glue.
Yeah, him too.
No, just because you need to practice your horsemanship skills doesn't mean they should be glue.
To the glue factory with all of them.
No. My horses get nice retirements. Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you go west often or no?
Not too often. Not more west than Blackwater unless I have enough people.
Do you pay attention to the flyers that are over there?
I tend to read all the flyers.
Have you seen any of mine out there?
I think we did see one of yours at Armadillo. I think when we all rode over there. Maybe? Or maybe was it
Interesting.
just Blackwater?
Someone
Why do I feel
must...
like I do feel like I don't know why I Mickey, where did we see one of her flyers out
I've,
west? Didn't we see one out west? I feel like we did.
I don't know.
I could have swore we saw one either in Blackwater or Strawberry. I could have swore we saw one of her flyers
Yeah,
out there.
I swear we saw one out in Blackwater.
Or maybe Armadillo. One of the I just remember us seeing one and being like, oh dang, there's a flyer way out here.
I
Could have swore
wonder
Blackwater.
why, because I've not put them up.
Maybe. Well, I do know sometimes if you've looked at a flyer and you go look at another one, even if you're, town away, sometimes it just seems like it's the one you saw earlier.
Hmm.
I've had
Yeah,
that
it could
happen
be.
before. But, yeah, how much is the first payment? So I can go ahead and give that to you so I don't forget since I won't be
75.
around. 25? Okay.
Interesting. The person who rode with me out of town from the shooting said that he saw one of my flyers over there, but I know I've not put one up.
Maybe, I don't know, someone wants to support your business?
I suppose so. I know Ikiko is supposed to do advertisements for me, but she's not said anything about it.
Oh, you might just have to reach out there because I ended up running into her, but I was to telegram her.
I haven't paid for it, so surely she wouldn't be putting up flyers until then.
I don't think so, but her rates are pretty good though. She's worth them out a little bit more.
That's good. She didn't really have
Yep.
any. I do. She didn't have anything when I was talking to her about it.
Yeah, she's got them all broken down to cost if you want them put up by her or if you want just the book back. And then she even has some borders to choose from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she can make your flyers look all fancy.
Yeah, I need to reprint the flyers that are here anyway, so I'm waiting for her to get done with all that.
Yeah, I threw money in a book at her and be like, just copy that and I'll put them up because I want to be able to actually know where they're at. And plus, I put like 3 up in the city, so
Yeah, I have 4 up here.
yeah.
Do you know how many flyers you can put up before they start getting angry?
Um, I don't know. I haven't run into that problem yet, and I have like a dozen flyers in the actual cafe.
Hmm, okay. Because I like putting them up at the hotels and the telegram stations.
I
Yeah,
would
smart.
basically your best guess is to put them up everywhere and then ride back through one more time just to see if they're all there. Because I mean, you're not really no one would be tearing down your flyers, basically. So if they're gone, then it's likely a local god angry.
Yeah.
That would be
I'm
my best
just
guess.
I'm just a little confused as to who may be putting up flyers over there if I do have one over there.
Well, like I said, it could be someone copied it and put it up, or it could just be a case of a flyer looking real close to one of yours.
Possibly, though I've never actually, no, never mind. I did say I've never heard anyone else named Echo, but someone got excited as soon as they heard my name, thinking that I was someone from Van Horn.
Uh, I I've only met one person that
Hmm.
got excited thinking I was a different Mickey, but apparently that Mickey was a very tall man with a very bushy beard who had a very deep voice. And so when they walked up to me and it's like, "You're not fucking Mickey," and I was like, "I am, but maybe not the one you're expecting."
I see.
Yeah, he turned out to be nice. He was just very confused on why I was a lady.
Apparently, this Echo in Van Horn gave this person a fish. And I said, I fish sometimes, but I've never done that before. Mm. This
Go figure.
person who claims that he's seen one of my flyers, I questioned him on it. He stumbled and he said, maybe I saw it at Blackwater. He's wanting me
Yeah.
to clean some things at Armadillo.
Huh.
They say
So,
what his name is?
William, who does tacos at Lucky Cactus.
Yeah, we've been there a couple of times.
Yeah. It
So
could just be
he's
that he's trying to get businesses out to Armadillo.
okay. So he's a legitimate person. Just
I mean, if you want to go over and check it out at any point, just let us know. We can always ride over there.
Yeah.
okay. I don't have the time today and want to clean
Yeah,
these
yeah,
businesses, but
yeah. Do your thing, but yeah. If you want to go, maybe like Thursday or something, just let us know.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're always free to ride around usually.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to if my flyers are actually up there.
Yeah.
All right.
You can also ride Armadillo just to make sure that that guy actually works at the cactus.
Yeah.
But- Yeah.
He said that they do Taco Tuesdays. So tomorrow, I think he said between 8:30 or 9:30.
They do like
No, he's
Taco Tuesday and Meat Mondays or something like that.
8. He said 8 is when they usually do their Taco Tuesdays tomorrow.
Yeah. I won't be around for tomorrow, but at least not that early. But
I won't be around, but I'm never around Tuesday nights, so.
Okay, then we can.
But yeah, keep us updated regardless. If you do end up going anywhere, just let us know with telegrams.
All right.
But yeah, don't let us keep you up. I don't want you to be too delayed.
Go do your thing.
Okay.
If you need anything, reach out to us.
Yeah.
Give us a holler. We'll be around for a bit longer. Oh, a bit.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I do usually send telegrams out to the businesses or people to let them know when I've cleaned.
Oh, okay.
The detailed report, basically. So you'll be seeing those.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
See you. I hit K instead of J. Trying to raise my voice. It is... Actually, no. Let's go get our horse and just go over to the Pearl to get food. Oh. We need to get a key ring, too. Now that we have...
Hello.
Hello. Let's put this up. I can't remember how much a key ring is. Sorry, I'm writing notes. Echo's writing notes. And I also need to grab a key ring. So we're doing first cleaning is a deep clean, $75 weekly after 20. And first cleaning we won't do it today. We'll do it on Thursdays. Oh, we need to also figure out... I'm writing, because I know I'm going to have a ton of keys eventually, so I'm writing down what they opened, so let's go see what this one opens because I forgot the number at the Grand. Did we get enough money? Okay. It didn't. It didn't. Hold on. Let's let me relog real quick, see if it worked. Because if not, we're gonna have to have that fixed. I like the fact that it keeps giving Echo the broom. I noticed that lately it just keeps giving Echo the broom, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Shit. Okay. We need to... Really? We need to let Mickey know. Just the people I needed to see.
Oh. Everything all right?
No, we already said good night. We can't keep running into each other afterwards. It's awkward.
I tested out the key and it's not working, even with me taking a nap.
Aw.
What kind of key did you give her? A fucking broken key?
I did not give her a broken key.
Oh my
All right,
god! Can we get her a key that works?
You know what? You actually have the ability to make a key, so why don't you go make her one
No,
and see if
I
that
don't know
helps you?
how. I'm
I
unable.
think... So we were running into this problem with the apartments for the Blackbirds. I think I need a key that also pays rent. Obviously, I wouldn't be
Oh.
paying rent, but...
Yeah, just don't come around on Mondays. That's when the rent's due. But all right, give me like... Ashley, do you mind if I just hop on the back of your horse real quick?
That's fine.
All right. I'll be back.
I'm jealous.
You should be jealous. Oh, I was...
I want to ride the cool horse.
How much is a key ring?
I don't know. I don't know where you buy them.
Actually, I think you may find
Yeah, you buy them from here, right? Nah, it might be Rhodes.
Or it may be the general store. I can't remember.
Hey friends, real quick, sorry to interrupt. Where do you buy a key ring?
Just down the road. You know where it is?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. It's a bit expensive. I think it's like 20 bucks.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you.
All good.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
That's what I was intending to do, is to go buy a key ring, but I figured I'd test the key while I was out and noticed it wasn't working.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I don't know. I really thought it was here. I'm surprised it's the general store, but
I suppose it's a very important thing to have. You have a lot of keys.
yeah. Yeah, I only have one key right now, so there's not really a reason for me to have one.
I figured I would need to buy one soon if I'm gonna keep being businesses like this.
It's good though that you at least got consistent business.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like I may also have some in the West. We'll see.
Yeah. If you run into any people that are looking for work, feel free to shoot them our way because we're trying to hire more people for the cafe.
Okay.
I would go
What
ahead and toss that key real quick, 'cause I kind of named them the same thing.
do you just want to toss it here, or maybe toss it elsewhere?
Honestly here, because it's not going to work or anything. And plus, once we walk away, it'll disappear for good, those cleaners. But yeah, sorry, you were asking?
I don't remember what I was asking.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Wait, what were we asking?
I don't know. I walked into a conversation about, I think, her asking
Oh,
people or looking out for
No,
people.
no.
No.
I said if she finds anybody that might be like newer to the crossing or looking for work, to send her our way. Send
Yeah,
them
that's
our way.
I remember what I was gonna ask. What are you, just waiters, or what are you?
Well, they're waiters slash security. They kind of do a bit of both, unless they specifically say they don't want to be security.
Well,
Okay,
let's be honest. Between friends, we're looking for someone to run shine.
Yeah,
I see.
we're looking to people with the build rather
Yeah.
than someone that looks very obviously talking to law and being squeaky clean. Yeah, not interested so much.
Okay. I don't run into too many people often,
Yeah, well, hey, if you
But
do.
just in case you do.
except for tonight. There was a very large group that I kept running into.
Mhm.
They liked
Who?
my pants, though, so
They are very nice pants.
I don't know their name. It's a very large group and very clearly doing criminal activity.
Vicar, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. They're one of the only outlaw groups that are still around, I think. The only one I hear about.
This
I
seems like.
ran into them at Emerald's. They were talking about guns, stealing guns, exchanging guns. And they
I
got
mean, it
all...
could be that same group from last night. Delphi's group. Or
True.
Delphi's
The,
group, or Pearl, what the fuck her name was.
the one that was the loudest had very wild, unbrushed, dark hair. She has a scratchy voice.
Does that sound like Delphi?
I've never met her before.
Well, I mean,
Well, I met her that one time, but she didn't even talk to me. She was talking to Lydia, so I don't know.
oh, okay. All right. Well, good to know. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
They were talking about that. They saw me right up and got all, "You're being loud, don't say anything more." And then the person who's talking the most said, "I don't care. She's not going to tell law. Are you going to tell law?" I said, "No."
I
And
can't
If you
imagine.
were, what a stupid.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
see
going
anyone
straight
that
there right now.
yes, I'm in fact going to tell all on you right now.
It's just, what a dumb question.
And then they ran into me again at McLean's ranch. I was feeding chickens, and they wanted to kill the chickens and try to distract me and get the chickens for themselves.
That's very weird. Did you know they don't count chickens and roosters at as the same thing? It's very weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a helpful tip for you. They're not the same thing apparently.
Well, the chickens that they were after were very stout, so they gave up and ran away.
Okay, that's funny.
That sounds about right.
But,
she was trying to tell them to distract me, and I said, if you want the chickens, then go ahead. And then I sat there and watched her kick at the chickens several times before awkwardly running away.
That's just funny. Oh, nap time.
What?
What?
There was somebody. You see the
Oh,
person fall
yeah.
asleep right there at the playground.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. Which I'm
Oh.
scared to check my door. I'm gonna try because I need to reach out to Chico, but yeah. Someone catch me if I take a sudden nap.
All right, I will. I got you. Trust fall.
So,
Yay, no sudden nap.
so yeah, there is a group of people that are very clearly criminals and being awkward about it. If you
I
ever
love
run
that
into
for
them
them.
tonight.
Yeah, I think we're staying in the city for the rest of the night. I don't think we're planning to go out.
I'm gonna go test this key and find a key ring and actually go clean.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a good night.
Mm.
Be careful. Be safe.
Yeah, me too. Alright, so let's get a key ring for one. I can't remember if it's here or, the pawn shop. And then we're gonna test the key. We eventually gonna probably need multiple key rings and like label them, one's like work key rings and one's not. We'll see, depends on how many keys we end up getting. Keychain. Alright. Let's go test out this key. We also need to go to Pearl and get some food. We don't need a... We don't need this. While we're out here in the city. Um... Alright. Let's try the pearl, and then we'll start with the stable, because like I said, it's like the easiest. The simplest. And then we'll go general store, and we'll, since those are closest to home. Of course, we're also going to send telegrams, so it don't matter either way. But stable first. As soon as we test out this key, and I need to AFK actually. Okay, 7T. Put that in here. There we go. I'm too lazy to do math, I'm sorry. We need to update our bank again because we got $75. Very nice. All right. Be right back. Okie dokie. Let's see how quickly we can do the cleanings. Someone's shopping. So there's gonna be no vases here, so we're gonna do a potpourri thing to show that we've been here. We don't need this. We're gonna leave these on because people are... Actually, no. I won't put that on. Put the hat on. Okay. Let me in! That's gonna be annoying. Their stuff have been taken down. Okay, so. We're gonna be wiping down surfaces. Wiping down the shelf up there. Wiping down the surface. Wipe down the shelves. Wipe down the doors, the windows. They're wanting to recruit people, but also Blackbird's wanting to recruit people too. But it's kind of neat the Blackbirds to be around for that. So, but I know that they're wanting to, especially because Echo's retired. Echo's become their bank. They kind of need someone who's more active to want to do the same things, especially with Angelo also taking a break. They're down to just 3 people. I feel bad about that, but I can't do it. It just does not make sense for Echo. Now that I've done it once and gone through Chase and everything else, it's just it's not an Echo thing. Alright, so she's sweeping. Yeah. Go around the door. Thank you. We're not going to do the entire sidewalk, we're just doing the entrance to the storeroom. Okay. Am I spelling potpourri right? Yep. There we go. Let us do... Let's go ahead and do the garden, because the journal store is like right next to the telegram, so we'll just do that one last. There's that person again. Did I ever remember to pick up that sack? I can't remember if I did last time. And I forgot to put it down in the stable, but it was a quick... It was a quick clean. This one will take a little bit longer. Alright. So we already actually cleaned this area, but since the event happens, we'll probably just do like a quick clean of things. Just like sweep up and anything else, especially the area that they... Of course, they were all over here too. We'll just clean everything that's over here. Just like a little quick one. But the main thing we're here for is here. Remnants of gator skin? What? That happens like real soon. Is there anything else around here? Hmm. That's I mean, that is clearly a crime scene. She's the cleaner, though. But she's also a criminal. So she obviously would not be... She obviously would not be going to law. She will tell them, though. She'll clean this up. Is there anything behind here? Because I know for a fact they're also... I mean, Echo does it. I know for a fact that they are also criminal aligned. So... This was really fresh, but I'm not seeing anything else. Unless there's something out here to indicate that something else happened. No. Hmm. I'm assuming it's... They didn't say a crack in the mirror, and this was a mirror. I'm assuming it's the wall. Is this papered? Looks like it might be. Hmm. Is plaster a thing? Okay, yeah. Like, the same... Man, it's already done. We've already done the RP. I was saying at the same time, I don't want to, like, ruin this for investigators, but I'm sorry, Echo's the one who found it, and she's the cleaner. And she doesn't want a mess in her place that she prides herself to clean. So, and she's a criminal. We're gonna let that sit and dry. And then Echo will do the rest of her cleaning. I mean, if someone did put a tip into law and they come to see that it's been recently cleaned and repaired, then they have, you know, more questions and investigate more. So you can figure out who runs the business here, who the cleaner is, blah, 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 and ask some questions. And get Echo in trouble, sure. Tampering with evidence or whatever. I'm curious as to what that is. Did they freaking fight a gator here? Did they... Is the only person I know that does gator skin is St. Charles. So did his name St. Charles? Saint whatever, the deputy? Did he get fucked up here? Various things. Washing all the frame. It's probably something she needs to ask her people what what their policy is. But this is the first time she's ever run into that problem, so I mean, Mickey is a criminal, so I'm sure they're gonna be like, let us handle it type of thing. But we probably need to ask Mickey since she's a new client of ours. Oops. So that happened like an hour ago, actually. It just ticked over to an hour. Oh, I remember we got stuck back there before, so she's just stepping through and cleaning the windows now. Open the door. Clean these windows. Is that the only base? The only obvious one, so we'll put it there. Forgot to sweep, but we'll do that now. I'll go ahead and sweep. Because we've already swept a few days ago, but we're just kind of like, been like the pathway, so we're just kind of re-sweeping quickly. Just kind of brushing where we see dirt, especially since this is an outdoor space. You've seen people wander around here too, at the pageant, so. She's gonna assume that the table's been wiped down, given that people were eating at them. So we're just gonna sweep the garden, re-sweep the garden area. Okay. Last thing we're gonna do is the journal store. Pick the sack up again. Okay, there we go. So she's got the evidence in case they want to, want her to report it. She'll probably get reprimanded for that, but that's fine. She's one of those people that does not like leaving a place unclean. Why you got your gun out? Alright. Set that to Posy. Let's clean the journal store. And so we're gonna probably just call it there. We made some money. We got a new client, so we got maybe potentially 2 new clients. And then Tomorrow we have more cleaning to do. And we'll ask Julie what their policy would be too. All right. Let's start over here and work our way around. There's no vases here, so we'll be doing potpourri. What is that glitching over there on that shelf? She'll do whatever the people want her to do as far as policy. So if one person says not to tell law and someone says to tell law, then whatever. She is doing a business. Otherwise, she wouldn't tell it. It's not her business, but given that she is doing a cleaning business and she'll run into things like that, it's up to the business owner at that point. Or she can just tell the business owner and they can say what they want to law. Those are plates that were glitching. No, them closer over here. Yeah, those are plates glitching. My wrist hurts. I hope I don't upset anyone for doing what I did. It just makes sense for Echo to do that. But she didn't really have guidance. Couldn't really ask anyone because she knows no one's around right now. She did what she would have thought. And since she is a criminal, then she chose to do that instead of reporting it. You also get more flack when it comes to if you report crimes. You get more hate when you report a crime than you do if you don't report a crime. So. But like I said, as soon as she gets told, now that she realizes she needs to do this as far as a policy, she'll do whatever the owner says. Then she'll report crimes if need be. Oops. Oops. I gotta make sure I keep track of when it's been monthly. This should be the first 2 weeks. So it shouldn't be for them. I think the next 2 weeks it is, because if it's monthly, then she'll do extra. Like doing extra details. Like scrubbing the floors instead of just sweeping, that sort of thing. All right. Oh shit. We forgot to do the potpourri.
Buenos días.
Buenos dias. What did I say? That is buenos dias. Buenos dias. But no, wait. It is buenos dias. Buenos dias? Oh god. I gotta brush up on my Spanish. Buenos dias. Buenos dias? I gotta look that up now. That's driving me nuts. Okay, it is buenos dias. Alright. I hear the S and immediately think, oh, that's Pearl. That's not right.
Muy buenos días, señora.
Buenos dias again.
Morning to you, ma'am.
We got a muy buenos dias that time. A very good morning. I'm wondering if, like, Louis put our stuff there. Is that Bolton? Oopsie. Oh no, that's someone else.
Hold on.
We'll ride around and see if we can find them first, actually. They say they'll be in the city. So we'll ride around and see if we can find Mickey first. Just, I'm not entirely sure where they would be. We can check to see if they're in the cafe. We won't utilize the key, we'll just knock. I just don't want to like pull them out of wherever. If they're gonna stay in the city, then but like I said, it doesn't matter with them because they're not gonna have a random crime scene like that happen. But it's still a good policy to ask just in case.
Hello, madam.
Hello. Here. Hmm. No one here. There is a horse over there, so we'll try the tailors. No one here. There's a bunch of horses around here. No one here. Okie dokie. We can try the garden area. Raining, so we're putting our jacket and hat on. Okay, the horse is being weird. This place? It is that place. Someone's being loud over the Rizzos. No, don't look like they're here. They have their flowers here still. Okay. over at the side thing. Nope. Can you get on this? Oh shit. Nice. Alright, it's not really that important if we run into him again, we'll just remember to ask. Because... yeah, they're not around. No one around there. No one around there. Yeah. We'll just, if we run into them again, we'll just ask. Because it's not like an important question to like drag them out of wherever they may be. Unless they're... I'll check the wagon depot. All right. Goodness. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just ask when we run into him again. If we remember, that is. It's not that important for them. There's the one at the gun store, right? Let's see. Okay. Okie dokie. Then I'm gonna head off and finish reading Carmilla so we can move on to something else. The yellow wallpaper. Next thing we'll be reading for Echo. Not a whole lot of RP happens, but I'll have this posted up on my VODs because some did. And I gotta pay rent. That's not gonna happen. Alright. I will be back tomorrow to clean the Rizzo's banner and whatever RP happens then.